Alright, this is Cooker's Urban Homestead video blog, where it's October 30th, and I'm going to go over the projects and different things that we've been doing for the last month or two. I haven't done one of these for a while. This is my spare bedroom, and this is all of the different kinds of wine that we've made this year. Some of it was with free stuff we got, which is how we like to do things. The plum wine over here we got for free, the plums. The Niagara wine in the back, those grapes we got for free. Some of it we paid a little bit for. The apples there we got for free that made the cider. The Gewürztraminer and the Pinot, we went to a U-Pick farm and got them for a pretty good price. Now we'll come out here. Day before yesterday, our dog got into the chicken coop and injured a chicken pretty badly, so we had to do an impromptu slaughtering, and now that chicken has become soup. That's part of the homesteading life there. Now we'll go outside. See the gardens out there, which are kind of in between. I have some stuff planted for the fall, winter, and we'll see how it does. I've never tried to grow anything in the winter before. We do plan on putting a greenhouse over this if we can get the supplies in time. We've kind of been waiting. I'm going to let some stuff keep going here, which is this kale. There's my broccoli in the back corner there, which is still going nicely. I planted a few more broccoli. You can see the little babies. Those are broccoli. And then I planted collards back there. I have some lettuce that's there, carrots that were already going, cabbage. I haven't planted anything here. That's where a strawberry or a tomato was. This is my celery, which I cut back and it is recouping. And over here I planted some spinaches and lettuce and stuff. And this big one over here, we have my Brussels sprouts and a broccoli, and they're going okay. And the cucumber, which is dying back finally, I need to pull that one out along with the tomato plants over there. They're looking kind of limp and sad, and they're done. I'm going to leave the kale. I'm going to pull that squash plant right there. Over in this side bed over here, I've planted onions and garlic, and I'm pretty sure the garlic should do just fine. It's all coming up. It looks great. Here's my garlic. There's a couple different kinds of variety, and I didn't label it, so it will be a surprise. I got some seeds that were bear garlic seeds, and I planted them here and they haven't come up yet. It said to plant them in the fall, so I'm just going per package instructions. I guess we shall see. Down there I've planted some Valencia onions, which are coming up. There were seeds, so hopefully they'll make it. If not, you know, that's how it goes. And then there's some more garlic bulbs down there. At the end it has some green beans that haven't been pulled yet. There's probably a few more green beans on them that I could get. And then over here, right in these ones, as a cover crop I planted fava beans, and supposedly they're not an edible kind after I planted them, but that's okay. Fava beans as a cover crop fix nitrogen back into the soil, keep it from eroding and whatnot, and I'm pretty sure the animals will eat it. And there's our first section of cover crop that we planted over there, and it's doing alright. Some of the cover crops that we planted over here on this side are doing a lot better. This one we planted weeks after that first section that I just showed you, and it's doing better. It is pretty long. Looks good. This was a cover crop medley. It had peas, ryegrass, wheat, vetch, something else, can't remember. And then of course there's a couple weeds in the middle of it. Back right behind there, if you don't know if you can quite see the line where it gets a little shorter over here, this is organic oats and peas cover crop that I ordered off the internet, and it's doing pretty well too. And then we just have more of the cover crop medley. We actually went ahead about a week ago and planted cover crop over the entire back section. Hopefully we can get it growing enough back here. If we can all look like this, it would be great. And we'll rotate the animals, and maybe someday we'll have really nice fertile soil back here. Here is our chickens. We're down to 4 hens and a rooster because of the chickens that we hatched, or that we got from science classroom. We got 4 of them. 3 of them ended up being roosters in the end. So 2 of the roosters have gone to rooster heaven, and this rooster is still alive. We're not 100% sure on his fate yet, but he's a big one. He gets along with our hens. And they were all right on the verge of laying. This one here is laying, and it looks like she might be molting a little bit now. And then our other black ones there, they should be laying soon. George had to repair the side here. The boards that we had used were made out of an old fence that was a little bit rotten, and our dog figured out that if she pawed on them, they just kind of dissolved. And she got in there and bit a big chunk out of one of our chickens 2 days ago, like I said. Here's George working on a homesteading project. Right, caught him in action. Oh, the wine rack for all of the gallons and gallons of wine that I showed you at the beginning of the video. We're going to put this in the garage so that we can store the empty bottles. We have about 150 empty bottles that are all over the floor in the garage, making a mess. And here are the baby goats. They are a month old now. This little guy's the male. And yesterday we castrated him with a rubber band, and it went pretty well. We didn't have any problems. He didn't even really yelp. He seemed to recover quickly. And here's the little female. Hopefully in the next month we can find a home for them. There's Mama. I have been milking her for 10 days now or so, and it's going a lot better. At the beginning it was awful and nothing was happening at all, and now at least I can try to milk her. There's often not that much milk in there by the time I'm milking her because the babies are still nursing, but once we wean them, she should have nice full udders twice a day. And we'll get a decent amount of milk for the family. And here's Lolo. We found a stud goat for her, so she should be getting pregnant in the next 2 weeks or so. And then in 5 more months-ish, we'll have more baby goats. We like them. They're cute. They just come going. Here's our, I don't know if we've seen the improved chicken or rabbit hutch now. It has a roof. Now that it started raining, it really needed a roof. And the fence has moved, I think, since the last video here. So the rabbits have their own section, and then we have to go in this door in front of us and through the next door over there to get into the goats. But our rabbits in there are really close to being able to breed. A couple of them are about a month away or less from maturity, and then in 2 months or so, hopefully we have baby rabbits and rabbit meat and rabbits to sell. And finally, some of our investments here will start paying off for the